Hi everybody, welcome to this week's question and answer video. My name's David and this channel is DeMars Coaching, and I'm answering your guys' questions from the last week's video, last Monday. I do this every single Monday. Go down below in the comment section, ask me anything you want. Tell me your locations, guys. Let us know where you're at. You don't have to freak out. I don't want your address. Be as general as you want. State, country, city, hemisphere, planet. And if you could also support a petition I started, it's global, it's for everybody. It's Stop Narcissistic Online Bullying. It's the #1 reason young people are taking their life. Please consider supporting it. Go down below into the comment section, in the description box, it's everywhere. It's at change.org/bullies /stop bullies. Change.org/stop bullies. And sign it, and that's all you need to do. Thank you. If you want to do more, you can share or you can donate. Thank you very much. So let's get right into the questions. Oh, there's couple things. One thing I want to do for sure is thank my very first super thanks I've had. As many of you may have noticed lately, I've monetized my channel. My channel will be 10 years old next March. I monetized it for about a year or two in the beginning, and I stopped just to make this experience as best as I can for you guys. But I need help. I need to build a set, and Seeking Contentment is helping me do that with her $9.99 super thanks. Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm trying to build a set here. I'm trying to make this experience as best as I can for you guys so that I reach more people too. So if you guys want to support me in that, you can give me a super thanks. It's right down below. I think it's right about here somewhere. Thank you to all of you who end up supporting me. I appreciate you. All right, now we can get into the questions. Where are they? Here they are. Okay, JR from Tennessee. Hello, JR. Good to see you. This is kind of long, and I remember it so I can sum it up. You have an ex. JR has an ex. He came home the other day, and his huskies were gone. Got a note saying, "Your huskies are at my mom's house," from his ex. Pretty coincidental, huh? That she just happened to drive by your house and just saw your dogs running around and then got them and took them. Instead of putting him in your backyard again and shutting the door, no, she took him to her mom's house. She also wants to talk to you. You went over there, you got the dog, she tried to talk to you, you said, "No, I ain't talking to you, leave me alone." Then she went over to your new girlfriend's work and started talking crap about you, making up lies. You said, "I'm really not happy with her at all." Why would you be happy with her? Do I keep ignoring her? Instead of what, JR? Instead of giving her what she wants? It seems to be making her worse. Do you think she'll stop soon after this stuff? I have no idea. How would I know? This is obsession. She won't accept that it's over. It sounds like you've tried to give her closure. You've talked to her. You've been kind, patient. So we're done, JR. Okay. You don't ever acknowledge her ever again. If you're going to say anything to her again, you document it in like a text, and you say, "Never contact me again." Never. And as she keeps doing it, you write it down, you date and time stamp it, and write down the emotion. Most important. It makes me upset. I'm scared. Things like this. You can go to a lawyer and pay anywhere from $50 to $1,000, and they will write her a letter, and it's a legal binding statement that says you cannot contact the client anymore. After that, you can start taking legal routes. I would try to ignore her for a while. Do not reply to her. Do not acknowledge her. When she comes around you, you don't need to say anything. You've already said it all. You make it abundantly clear that she is going against your boundaries, that she's violating your privacy, that you're violating your peace, stuff like this. But you can always get a cease and desist letter from a lawyer. You call the Tennessee State Bar, tell them your problem, and they'll direct you to a lawyer, and you'll get advice for usually about $40. And like I said, the letter ranges from different lawyers and what they want to charge. Okay? I'm sorry. I know this just is awful to deal with, but what you're doing doesn't work. Okay? And obsession is about her having no life at all. She's not accepting reality, right? And she's going to try to do anything she can for your attention, to you to acknowledge her. My guess is, like you've said, she's borderline, doesn't have a sense of her own self. She formed apart with you. She's not willing to accept of letting it go because she has no other part of her own self to go back to. And here she is chasing that little fragment of herself she formed with you. Not you. It's not love. It's not missing you. It's not needing you, wanting you, nothing. It's just mental illness. And the only appropriate way to deal with it is a very extreme way at this point now. You make her really obvious that what she's doing is wrong. And you can always get legal help if you want, JR. I'm not advising to do that. It's up to you. Hi, Nicola from the GB. You know, I think that's a meme that I didn't get to see. I don't know where you're from for sure. Sorry. Unless it's Great Britain. But it's a little G and little B, which makes me think it's a meme that's not showing up for some reason. Can I just say, as a longtime viewer of David's work, it boggles my mind that this video has 590 views but only 74 thumbs up. Those who benefit from his work, can you please remember to thumbs up? Thank you, Nicola. And JR again from Tennessee. Yeah, man, I'm done with my ex, but she doesn't believe me. Are you going to keep trying to convince her? I've actually already moved on from her in the past month with someone else. Doesn't matter to her, does it? So how would I go back to her? She doesn't want you back, JR. What do I do with the other girl? Just get rid of her for someone calling me abusive and a narcissist? Yep, that sounds amazing. LOL. I explained to her before blocking her that I have feelings for someone else I've been seeing. She blew a gasket and said I moved on already because I'm a narcissist. Yeah. And what is she? For not moving on and stalking you. Well, if I am one, at least I am an honest one. She's delusional. You're right that I shouldn't talk to her. And I told her that I told her that, and that I don't want to talk even in emails, not only because it's over between us, but because I want to be loyal to the new woman in my life. I think that's what's important, isn't it? Above and beyond what an ex wants. Yes. This person's not in your life anymore. They're gone. They're done. It doesn't matter what they're thinking, what they need, what they want, what they feel. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You tell someone it's over, you tell them the truth, and that's what you do. That's called closure. Truth. Again, one message. Never contact me again. And you never reply again. This shows never contact me again, and she keeps contacting you. It's illegal. It doesn't matter who she is. Your father, your priest, your job, your boss, your sister, your brother. It doesn't matter. You can't harass people. That's harassment. That's all you got. Never contact me again. Never, ever, ever reply to her again. You let it go for a long time with her just constantly contact you, and that's illegal. You just go show that to the police. If you want a restraining order, you get a lawyer. You have to get a lawyer to do that, usually. Elena from Canada. Hi, Elena. Thank you for another great Q&A. I totally love your story about Lisa and Mark. Yes, please do the poll about next chapter series. Hugs from Elena in Canada. Thank you, Elena. Hugs back to you. Yeah, so the chapter series, I know a lot of you guys like it. Tomorrow is the last one for this story. I just want you to know that. Tuesday, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific time, it's coming out. What is that? 12/1, 2 o'clock Eastern time. 7 p.m. United Kingdom. 8 p.m. Europe. 9 p.m. Asia. So that's the last one of Lisa and Mark. And I would like to continue them. It's just, what does the channel want? Everyone. So I'm going to get ready to make a better one. So maybe we'll wait like a month or two. Maybe something like that. And I'll come out with a poll to ask who wants it, who wants another story. I'm thinking of a male borderline. You guys are more than welcome to tell me what you want. I'll do whatever you guys want. I just can't make everyone happy. It's a democracy. Majority wins. And I hope you understand that. If I just, it's the same thing as if I go make videos about NFL, my channel will tank immediately. Done. And this relationship series hurt my channel greatly. So as long as most people want it, then I'll make it. Then it will help the channel. Hope that makes sense. Thanks, Elena. And be sure to vote when the poll comes out, everyone. Rel Rodriguez, Healing Family from California. Hello, Rel Rodriguez. Thank you for another great video. Update on my angry kiddo last week. That that we just finished was a perfect week for my kiddo. I'm amazed and thank you for all your help. That is great. A perfect week. On another note, my ex-fiance tried contacting me again this past week through social media called Snapchat, where the messages disappear within 24 hours. He's still with the new girlfriend and his newborn, which I shared with you. He disgusted me even more. It made me sick to my stomach, gave me anxiety, couldn't sleep, and just generally messed up my whole week last week. I journal. I go to therapy once a week. Is there any advice you can give me to feel better? And do you think he's trying to contact me? And why do you think he's trying to contact me? Just your thoughts and advice. You're the best and have always helped me. Well, you know, you know your value, right? You know things that were great about you. He leaned on you. He depended on you. He needed you. He used you, exploited you. So there's a lot of things you have going for you that he likes. You can call them attributes if you want. You do have many attributes. I'm just saying what they exploit you for isn't necessarily always great. So, look, this is someone who can't feel good. Who can't feel good, who can't take care of himself, right? Can't make himself feel better, all kinds of stuff he can't do. And he's dependent. He depends on, relies on, leans on other people to do these things for him. The thing is we can't. We can take care of children, we can't take care of adults. We can physically care for adults like seniors. They get old enough, they get arthritis, they can't walk, we help them walk. Might even get more intense, change colostomy bags and stuff, right? But we can't emotionally care for adults. It just doesn't work. We have to take care of ourselves first. I have to care for myself first. That's loving myself first. And once I love myself first, other people can love me too. Not care for myself and try to get other people to care for me. Okay? So that's what he does. It's that simple. And so now he goes over to somebody else. He was with you and you tried. You did everything. You compromised. You sacrificed. You neglected yourself. You gave him every single thing you could. You did everything to make him happy and feel better and feel good. And you apologized even when you did anything wrong. And I could just sit here and just keep doing this forever, right? And it wasn't enough, was it? It wasn't you. It's nobody. Nobody's enough. There's never been someone enough. Or this channel, or this genre, this niche wouldn't exist. It's not enough. So he goes and tries with somebody else. It's not enough. So he goes and tries with somebody else. It won't be enough. Or he goes back to the old and tries that again. His whole life is just patterns, cycles, over and over and over and over again until in them break them. And he'll just keep cycling and cycling. He'll recycle you. Doesn't matter. He doesn't learn. He doesn't say, "Oh God, I want a better life, and I need to make good changes for myself, and I need to really do this and A, B, and C, and then I'll be like." No, it's just I need to feel better right now. Who makes me feel better? Rel Rodriguez, Healing Family, and her children made me feel better. I remember she made me feel better, and this person isn't making me feel better anymore, so I'm going to go back there. That's it. And I'm not saying he wants you back. Remember the psychology of why people with borderline Hoover you? It's not because they want you back. They hate you. They don't even know you anyway. They're scared of you. Why do they contact you? They're missing a part of themselves. The part that he formed with you and your family. He liked that part. That felt good. And now, when he went to somebody else, that's what makes them feel completely empty inside. And he can get a little high from it at first, feel a little good at first, but he's going to be right back to who he is and where he is, and he hates that. And this new person ain't going to fix it, ain't going to make it better, but he starts, nostalgia. Ooh, I feel good. She makes me feel better. He may just want to hear your voice and feel better. He may, and maybe not even aware of that. Maybe not even aware of what he's doing or why. Or maybe he doesn't want to contact you. He's not in control of his behaviors, which they're not. People with narcissism aren't very in control of themselves, extremely impulsive. He seeks immediate gratification, and he's not getting it from that relationship anymore. That's it. You said, what can you do to make you feel better? Block all avenues of him contacting you. So he can't. That's one way. If that's what's causing it, that's the cause. Find ways that he can't contact you anymore. Like I told someone else, you can have a letter written to him. He'll probably stop. You could do things like take vitamins and supplements. You could take things that lower your cortisol levels, natural. You could type in cortisol on Amazon. Raising your heart rate lowers this immediately and makes all stress and anxiety manageable. So raise your heart rate when you feel like this. Make sure you eat. Meals makes it worse. You need plenty sleep. Make sure you sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, rest. Talk. Your children have lots of help, and you said you have a therapist. Make sure you tell, yeah, you said you journal, you go to therapy once a week. Keep doing that. That helps. Yeah. So maybe you don't feel good with him having an avenue to you, a route to you to make you feel like this. Why don't you eliminate it? If you need help eliminating it, you can ask me. Thank you. Jesse Bradford, don't know where you're from. Let us know your location if you can next time. With the final discard, my ex didn't hate me. She didn't have any ill feelings towards me. She wasn't mad or think I was horrible, but she just abruptly ended it when nothing transpired to look that way. She sounded so casual about it and wanted to remain friends. I understand the splitting aspect of BPD, but she didn't hate or think bad of me. I wish it was hating me or mad because that would make sense BPD-wise. But this, please give me your thoughts. Yeah, I bet, huh? No closure. Again, we don't have the truth, and that's why your brain's going to keep going like this. What it sounds like to me, I'm certain of this. She's what's called avoidant. There's even a personality disorder, avoidant personality disorder, and I made a video about it recently. It's in my playlist, cluster C, personality disorders. It's a playlist, avoidant. It's interesting. They look almost exactly like borderline and narcissist. It's like a sweet little mixture of borderline and narcissist makes avoidant. So what does that mean? She's avoidant. She doesn't like to get close, doesn't like intimacy, fears humiliation, rejection, things like this, and it's always safer to just walk away. But she wants to be friends, and that's an orbiter. So she doesn't want it totally over, and she doesn't want intimacy. Do you see that? She likes people in the middle here. And this right here can be living hell. It can. If you like someone, you want to get closer, and they keep pushing you away, and you're like, okay, it's over, and they go, no, and they breadcrumb you, and they're like, oh, I like you. And then you come back. You know how many men and women sit here and do this for years with people and never have a commitment, never get married, maybe never have sex, maybe never even go to a goddamn movie? Oh, no, you're too close, get out of there. And they reject you, they silent treatment, go away, gone. And then they breadcrumb you. Oh, you're the best. You're the sweetest. You're so far away. Why don't you just get right here? Well, no, not too close. So she wants you to orbit her instead of be intimate with her or end the relationship. She's literally telling you, I want you out here. I like that. And I don't like anybody out here. My friends will never be out here. If you're out here, then we're not friends. I give you one chance to come in here and be my friend, or see you later. I don't need friends all over the world. That's one of the most bizarre things to me. Somebody that wants to start a friendship with me and they live 5,000 miles away. Like, why? That's stupid. Why don't you go talk to your neighbor instead? Yeah, that's what it is. I'm sure. That's apparent. She's avoidant. She could be dating somebody else. You know, the thing about the splitting is, yeah, they don't always have to split. That's usually a typical way that a relationship ends with a borderline. If they end it, they split. They're so scared of you that it's over. The other thing is they'll abuse you so much, they're on to somebody else, and then it'll be splitting. So they have to make you the bad one. Now that it's over, I can't be the bad one. You have to be the bad one. I think this is just simply safety. And there's somebody else that commented below that. Same with my one ex. But wanting to remain friends is not the final discard unless they were just hollow words. Now begins the breadcrumbing. Coming back periodically, see if you're still available, flirting, then mixed signals. Yeah. Avoidancy. It's gross. There's avoidant attachment. That's one thing. There's emotionally avoidant behaviors. And then there's total avoidant personality disorder. And I'm sorry, but oh man, people like that, they can be some of the most amazing people, and they just will not let you anywhere near them. And it's just frustrating as hell. Oh my God, you will just lose a sense of who you are trying. Hope that helped. Richard from New England. Hello, Richard from New England. After 29 days of no contact, she messaged me asking if I would come over to pick up some stuff that I had left at her house. I did not respond, and she sent another text an hour later saying, never mind. The next morning, the bag of stuff was left at my front door. Would this be considered a Hoover? No contact since. Almost 6 weeks now. No, not really. Sounds like she just wanted to get rid of your stuff. Now, there might be other reasons. I don't know, right? But we just go by the behaviors. The behaviors say that she waited a month, says, come pick up your stuff. You didn't respond in an hour. That's not very much time. 1 hour. No contact for a month. You text someone, and if they don't respond within an hour, it's action, huh? That's pretty impulsive, which means she feels very unstable. The next morning, the bag of stuff is at your door. That's not necessarily a Hoover, no. Because Hoover is to suck you back in or get some kind of attention, validation, abuse you again, something like that. This, regardless of what her intent was, what she's doing, that she's probably very unstable, we go by what she said. After a month, she wanted your shit out of there, and you wouldn't respond within an hour. That's instability, impulsivity. And she went and dropped it off at your door. And she hasn't contacted you in 6 weeks. Not a Hoover, Richard. Now, normally by this behavior, you would think she would never contact you again. If she has borderline personality disorder, that's not necessarily true. Victoria from the Bay Area. Hi, Victoria. My mother had a stroke. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. When I saw her, it brought back so many memories of my own stroke. She needs me to be strong. I don't want to let her down. I'm falling apart, but not in front of her, of course. How do I push memories of my stroke down so I can help my mother? No. That is not what we do, Victoria. I can't tell you how to do something that's impossible, let alone toxic. Oh, here's how you do it, Victoria. Let's push those memories of your own stroke down just to be there for somebody else again. You know why you're on this channel, Victoria, in the first place? Because your mother demanded you to be there for her instead of her being there for you, even at age 7. That's why you're on this channel. That's why you dated toxic men. Not trying to blame what you do today on your mother. I'm saying this is what led you here. So we can't push the memories down of our stroke. What do we do about those? If they're bothering you, we need to heal from them. We journal, we write, we talk to somebody. Okay? That's what you need to do if this is coming up and surfacing and bothering you. The other thing is what your mom is going through is might be almost traumatic. It's like resurfacing trauma to you. So we can't do it, Victoria. We can't do everything we want to in the world. You know, well, you can do whatever you want, be whoever you want. No. That's just not true. I know a lot of people that could never be the president. I know a lot of people that will never heal. You can't do it, Victoria. There's no way. You want to take drugs or something? You think that'll help you, or you just only care about helping others when they need you? It's not heroic, Victoria. Heroic is caring for yourself. Your mother needs help, and you can't help her. Somebody else has to. Some other family, some other professional. You know, caring for family, I understand how great it is, and if you can do it, great. But it doesn't mean we always have to, or that we can. The whole blood thing, water is crap. You live in America, you live in San Francisco, so your mother can have help if she needs it. Period. She doesn't need you. She needs help. You are the one saying she needs me, and she doesn't, Victoria. You know who needs you? Yeah, you. So why don't you be there for yourself? Okay? And I'm sorry if you feel guilty for doing it. More signs. It's not working, right? If I feel guilty doing something for myself, protecting myself, not doing what traumatizes me, I had to feel guilty. Then what do we do about that? We fix it, or we just keep doing it? Here's your chance to fix it. I'm sorry about your mother. I hope she has a full, speedy recovery. But you're not a doctor. You're not a therapist, Victoria. You're just a person, a human being. So you can be there for her emotionally, but you can't take care of her. Okay? Just like if you had no hands, you couldn't take care of her. Okay? Rory says, hi, Victoria. So good to see you. Sorry your mother had a stroke. Try to know your limits. What great advice. You've been through so much yourself. It's okay if you get your help. If you get her help. Yeah. No, it's okay that she gets help. She needs help. Doesn't mean I have to help her, right? That is helping her and you. Please take care of yourself first. I've missed you, my friend. Great advice, Rory. Thank you. I think this is the last one. Blend no. I think what it says. Don't know where you're from. Give us your locations. As a male borderline, honestly, most of the time when I read stories of borderline abuse, they are describing narcissistic traits too. Yes. NPD comorbidity in women with BPD is grossly underdiagnosed because of the women are wonderful effect. That is not why. BPD is grossly, maybe, underdiagnosed in men and women. And if anyone, men more. We know this. There's statistics. It doesn't matter what you think. You know what I mean? If you want to know the facts, you can look them up. But you can't just spit out what you think are facts because you don't want to look them up. Whereas men with BPD are often accused of being narcissists even when we aren't. BPD men are so narcissistic. They're so narcissistic. We're already in the middle, all of us. But once you become BPD, everyone that's BPD is more narcissistic, period. Period. Any personality disorder, mental illness. If you have depression disorder, you're more narcissistic. So a borderline is more narcissistic. A male are way more narcissistic than women. So you don't have to have the disorder NPD. You're just very narcissistic. Like someone in this thread talked about their BPD ex stealing money from them. Bruh, you have a narcissist on your hands. Run. I don't care how good the sex is. I understand. Why are you assuming it's all about sex? This is just gross. Oh, because a borderline steals, they have to have NPD. Where is that in the DSM? What a joke. What a joke. Your personal experience is not a rule. Do you understand that? I'm just so sick of borderlines coming on here saying, I don't do that. Well, I don't care what you do or don't do. You trying to tell me you're a spokesman? Borderlines don't do what I say in my videos? Yes, they most certainly do. All? No. I don't know why I have to say that all the time. All white people don't do the same thing, right? All straight people don't do the same thing. That's just, it's just ridiculous. Just accept, instead of identifying with a mental illness, why don't you fix it? I don't understand this. You have a personality disorder. It's not who you are. Why don't you fix it? And anyway, the borderlines steal. Borderlines don't steal. You want me to tell you 100 stories of the most disgusting theft you've ever heard in your life? Do you know what the biggest disorder is in females' prison? Borderline. You know how many of them murder their loved ones, their children, their husbands, their wives? Tons. But they don't steal. That's NPD. It's just stupid. It just doesn't make any sense to do this. Instead of sticking up for your identity, why don't you go fix yourself? Right? That's all we got to do. You don't have to stick up for borderlines and fight for them and say, no, they don't all do this. They all do this. That's narcissist. No. There's so much overlapping traits. You even say it yourself. 40% of people diagnosed with borderline are also diagnosed with NPD. And most people that are NPD probably don't even get help or treatment. You said that. You acknowledge that. Doesn't make sense, man. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to stick up for a disorder instead of just getting better. Someone told me I'm borderline. I'm not going to go fight for borderlines everywhere. No, I'm just going to try to get rid of it. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your comments. Thanks for the super thanks. Love yourself first. I'll see you next week. Have a beautiful week.